Hello and welcome to episode 10 of our Intersave on Championship Manager 01-02. Now, we've progressed a little since our last episode, but we haven't played any games. Our next game is against Pogon, and we're wanting to see if we can progress through to the third round of the UEFA Cup. There's been one result of note since the last episode, and that is in the Coppa Italia, which, let's see if we can find it. There it is there. And that is Juve's result in their first round, second leg against Torino. They took a 3-0 win, taking a 5-1 aggregate win over Torino in the derby. Pavel Nedved, man of the match, David Trezeguet, Del Piero and Tachiardi, all with goals for Juve, which is fantastic for them. Now, from the Inter side of things, we have had an offer for one of our players. We have had Michele Serena be bid for, I suppose, by Udinese. They've come in with a £3.5 million bid. Also, there has been a bid from a Serie B team. Let's have a look at our transfers. Empoli, so Serie A team as well, for 2.6 mil over the course of 24 months, paid in instalments. So we're negotiating both those bids at the moment, and we're looking to bring in replacements over the winter transfer period. Now, let's take a look at this team going into play Pogon. We're in a really good position, so not playing our absolute top strength side. We've got Fontana in goals, and Eddie and Coco on the wings, Gamara and Materazzi in the middle, Farinos and Di Biagio holding down the central midfield positions, Okan on the wing, Recoba on the left, Fieri and Ventola leading our attack. On the bench, we've got some backup. We've got a mix of some options there if we need them, but I'm doubting we're going to need to bring them on. It's a wet game this time out, so short passing may not be our best friend, but let's see how we go. Progressing, hitting this continue button. Conceição, that's okay, we can deal with that in the match. Let's go have a quick, let's quickly adjust that. We want Recoba taking most of our set pieces because he's got a wicked left boot on him. Alright, we're going to stick with the same tactics and formation we've been running for the last little while and couple of games. They've got their interesting tactics set out again. I'm anticipating they're going to attack us. No, they're starting defensive, so this game could go either way, but I'm expecting a good result. We've got the aggregate 4-0 lead at the moment. Be really disappointed if this goes any other way than us qualifying. Okay, so Recoba looking threatening very early. This blue text on a red background is super hard to read. It's been hard to read for 20 years, so it's not my eyes going on me. Materazzi now just hoofing it clear. Fantastic. Oh my, this is the worst outcome for a game like this. Your top striker picking up an injury. Colon, in you come, buddy. Just don't get cropped. Not a lot happening in these first 20 minutes. Okan, Recoba. Looks like we're struggling in the air. Di Biagio! That is a goal for Inter. You'd have to say that all but seals this game. Pogon would now have to score 6 goals for this game to be over. This is a really good run out for us. So much easier than the Dnipro second round games of first round games of the UEFA Cup. So it's always good when you're not stressed watching a game like this. It can just play out. these headers, we need to do something about that. We are continually losing them, but Rakoba lighting up the wing. Pogon, nothing really happening. Let's kick this thing over and keep it going. Ventila. Oh. Khan with the ball, that's good. Oh, they're testing Fontana. Almost the 70th minute. Let's ring in some changes right now. As soon as we get a chance to anyway. Free kick. This should be us. Materazzi is somehow having an absolute horrendous game in a team that should be really easy for him to be dealing with. So, I'm not very happy with that. Farinos, understandably not having the best game. Let's bring in Del Mar, who's just coming back from his injury. That's us. That's changes made. Done and dusted. Tackling, normal. Mix. Let's go to passing. Let's go direct. We're going to run the counter attack. Let's not press them. Let's not run the... We'll still run the offside trap. Stop them getting in behind, but we'll run the counter attack. I think that'll do us well. We'll lose a bit of possession out of this, or at least I'd expect to. Di Biagio, Mr. De Bono, going hard on him there. Passing it around. Just really knocking it about between themselves in the centre of midfield there. Del Mar and Di Biagio. They're only an arm's width away from each other, it seems. Wasn't even triangles then, that was straight lines. Well done, ref. Get your penalty claims out of here. Ventila. Ooh. And that, ladies and gents, is game. We have progressed through to the third round of the UEFA Cup. Not a super convincing win for us. Only 3 shots on target, 4 shots on target for them. Offsides, our offside trap doesn't seem to have really been working, but again, we struggled in the air. Tackles were pretty good. So, moving on. Not going to go through that in depth because it'll take us forever. But Celta going through against Slovan Liberec. Chelsea going through against Skonto. Twente? No. Chernomorets have knocked Twente out. That's interesting. Milan have gone through against Elfsborg. Fenerbahce going through. Yes. Hertha BSC going through. Of course, ourselves. Valencia there going through against Inter Bratislava. Porto going through against Lausanne. Leeds going through against Levski. Liverpool going through against Club Brugge. Wow. Mallorca going through against Salzburg. Paris beating out Partizan. What else have we got? Rangers beating Dinamo. Freiburg beating the Bohemians. Sporting Lisbon going through against Lokomotiv Tbilisi. Hajduk beating out Standard Liège. Interesting. So we're about to go into the third round of the UEFA Cup, and this is where the teams knocked out of the UEFA Champions League will be joining us. It's going to be super interesting. Let's see how long Vieri's out for. Out for 2 weeks again. Let's take a quick look at his history. He's already had quite a few. So 5 weeks and 3 weeks. Wow. Not good. Anyway, I think we'll wrap it up there. Our next game, again, I'll show everyone, is a huge game against Juve. at the Deli Alpi. Until then, everybody look after yourselves, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.